Ah, where would you like to go?
The dock.
That'll be 10 dromoi, please. Here we are. Oh, watch your step now, huh?
Looks like Padro's left to fulfill his part of the Underground's plan. And it also looks like he left his bowl. And you said you didn't have a green thumb. Nice job, Gage. Let's check the wishing tree to see if our labors bore fruit. This inscription sounds cryptic, but important. I'm not much of an authority on Buddhas and their realms, so we should probably go speak to the Lama about this. The gardener said that he gives offerings to the shrine to alleviate the suffering of those trapped in the Praetus realm. We know that there is a colored shrine for each of the 6 realms. I have a feeling that the yellow Buddha is not the only statue that takes offerings.
Buddha be praised! The tree has been healed, and the crops has been saved. Why, Even my cold is gone. Someone must have appeased the praetors.
This looks like a natural steam vent. It probably goes down pretty deep. The monks are using the heat from these vents to warm their monastery. Gage, don't panic, but we may have stumbled into a Turkish prison.
Do I expect you to leave the steam tunnel?
No, Agent Blackwood. I expect you to die! You can thank phosphorescent yellow lichen for the romantic mood lighting in these tunnels. But from what I hear, all the fun's definitely in the red lichen district. Gage, look up. There's a symbol on the ceiling. This tunnel map is helpful, but I think I can add something that would make it even more useful. I'll start updating the positions of the doors onto the map after we've been to a location. I'll also mark our current position on the map. Now that I've done that, can we maybe talk about giving me a raise, a kind word, overtime pay, sick leave? This symbol corresponds with one of the symbols on the map you found in the greenhouse. This symbol should help us match our position in the tunnels to the map. With all this steam, it's no wonder the Khan has such smooth skin.
Khan!
There's another symbol. Looks like they were placed on the walls to mark positions to help people find their way. It's good, yeah, but I prefer something more along the lines of a bull-leaping Buddha on black velvet. This mural is a representation of the Buddha, much like the black statue in this room, but it appears that this depiction emphasizes the inside of the Buddha's body. And over here is the X-ray of a smoking Buddha. The writing on the wall loosely translates to, "Channel your energy to obtain the enlightenment you seek." Welcome to the Wax Museum. Along the north wall, you will see a marvelous replica of Boris Karloff as the Black Buddha. From the tools and instruments, I'd say someone is using this room to create yak butter sculptures. Or the monks have started a lucrative leg waxing business. The Shrine of the Hell's Realm, to burn away their sins. I'm detecting a definite shift in temperature. You did it, Gage! You did it, Gage! That butter statue didn't stand a chance against your hot hand. Now let's wade through this stuff and find butter-coated enlightenment. There's a black stone in that gooey mess. It's right in the cup.
Great Khan, how may I be of service to you?
Tell me about the realms.
Which realm do you wish to know about?
Tell me about the animal realm.
You wish to learn of the animal realm. First, you must answer this. What is the source of all misery?
The answer is ignorance.
Congratulations! You are closer to completing the path. The animal realm is a kingdom of ignorance. Although swift and savage, the animals lack intellect to uplift themselves, the ability to learn. Here is the salvation symbol for this realm. The Book of Knowledge.
Tell me about the realms.
Which realm do you wish to know about?
Tell me about the hells.
Hell. Truly a terrible place. This is the domain of the wicked and sinful. Those tortured for the transgressions of the past, suffering in hells of both searing heat and numbing cold. The symbol for salvation is a purifying heat that burns away all sin.
Tell me about the realms.
Which realm do you wish to know about?
Tell me about the Praetus realm.
Praetus, the hungry ghosts. They are insubstantial, constantly tantalized by things they cannot touch, taste, or consume. It is a torment for a former life of gluttony. The object of salvation is pure sacred fruit. Food that will finally quench their ravenous desires.
Goodbye.
Walk with peace, brother.
Neat. The book gives the ignorant animals intelligence. But don't you think the animals should ease into literacy? Maybe we could ask the llama for a pop-up book of knowledge. Don't mind me. Let's go offer this book to the green statue. The blue Buddha must represent the shrine to the human realm of the Wheel of Life. Lama Dulston said that the symbol of salvation is the alms bowl of the pauper, a beggar. This blue Buddha is just begging for the right hole. You never find a transient when you need one. Sorry, Gage, but you can't go any further. There's a native just out of sight ahead. You're going to have to assume a chameleon path before you can go that way.
Hello, Himo. Did you come to cross the bridge or to talk?
Can we talk?
I am glad you came to visit. I was worried that the guard might have been a little too hot this morning.
Why do you think the garden was too hot?
I was working on a statue in the butter room late last night, but there was so much steam billowing from the vents that my butter statue almost melted. I had to divert heat away, so some extra heat may have gone to the greenhouse.
How did you divert the heat?
I sealed the tunnel doors leading to the butter room, which opened up paths from the steam vents to the greenhouse.
What kind of statue were you working on?
Oh, it's a yak butter statue of the Bodhisattva. I'll show it to you when it's done. I'm sure it will turn out quite beautifully.
Could you extend the bridge?
Very well. Just walk down to the edge of the gatehouse and I will extend the bridge for you.
Now we have the salvation symbol for the Ashurus realm. Let's go back to the red statue and place this sword into its hand. That gruesome-looking fellow above the door is Yama, the Hindu god of the dead. His presence at the doorway could be symbolic. I think he represents the borderline between life and death. There are actually many mythological and religious figures that are common to both Hinduism and Buddhism. Siddhartha, the man who became Buddha, was originally a Hindu from India. He infused some of the elements of the Hindu religion when he created Buddhism, the shrine of the god's realm, to awaken the vein with the music of the jewel. Pad Ma Ni Me Ram. When did Andy Warhol start designing Tibetan Campbell soup jukeboxes? Ram, Om, Pri. Each of those symbols on the prayer wheel represents a distinct acoustic syllable. 6 of those 8 symbols represent the syllables of the holy mantra. Om Mani Padme Hum that we saw. The inscription on the white statue refers to the jewel in the lotus from the holy mantra. That must be what the statue is listening for. Spin the wheels to play the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum. The other 2 syllable wheels must have been put there for a laugh. That's a good one. It appears this ferrous cylindrical instrument has suffered from prolonged exposure to structure-stressful oxidizing agents. Gage, it's rusty. Get the oil can. Oil can. If you think it's important to play that note, we need to grease the wheel, so to speak. I'll just use my magical universal solvent. Gage, did you bring the WD-40? If that wheel is gonna turn, it needs lubrication. Unless you're planning on cooking me a romantic Italian dinner, you could probably apply the olive oil to the rusty prayer wheel. Unless you're planning on buttering the next box of popcorn you find, you could probably use the melted yak butter to lubricate the wheel.